Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to TM Podcast where we dive into the latest in tech, current trends and today a very special series on parenting. Bersempena dengan the holy month of Ramadan, hari ini kita akan bercakap tentang apa yang every parent has struggled with. Finding safe, entertaining and Islamic friendly content untuk anak-anak kita. Angkat tangan atau angguk siapa yang sedang menonton if you've ever walked in on your children watching something questionable yang macam kita pun okay ke tak ni kan? Okay, or if you've spent more time nak cuba filter content than actually enjoying family time. Well, worry no more. Kita ada bersama-sama dengan kita hari ini Nelly, Head of Content Licensing from Durioo Plus, which is available on Unify TV, a streaming platform made just for kids by the same people behind Omar dan Hana, which anak saya sendiri pun enjoy very, very much. So Durioo ni, a bit of background, is a safe, fun and engaging streaming platform where kids explore valuable virtues, Islamic teachings and more with fresh weekly content. Jadi welcome Nelly.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum. Thank you for inviting me.
It's a pleasure.
Today,
Thank you for being with us.
Durioo Plus today on this podcast because I believe the issue today is very, very important lah for all parents out there. Betul tak?
So Nelly, give a bit of background and glimpse of who you are, where you came from ke, how long have you been doing this, anything lah.
Okay, boleh. But where I came from is a bit long story, so we'll keep that for another session. Okay, so Assalamualaikum. I'm Nelly from Durioo Plus. So I've been with Durioo Plus since its conception. Around, I believe it's 3 years ago. Lebih kurang macam tu lah. That long but short at the same time. So I'm actually part of the content acquisition punya team. So what my team does is actually source content yang daripada orang luar, producers luar, and then we put it on the platform for the kids to enjoy lah. So and also I'm also in charge of the censorship board yang ada dekat dalam Durioo Plus.
Oh, okay, interesting. So you married with kids ke, if I may ask?
Boleh. Yes, Alhamdulillah, I'm married and I've been blessed with 3 beautiful children, 2 boys and 1 girl.
Okay.
Hectic but blessed at the same time.
Okay.
I think every parent sama je.
Ya, betul. So macam you cakap tadi, today is a very important topic on safe viewing for children, online safety. So I hope we can share that because I pun feel very strongly. I'm also a mom and I'm sure we both have experienced benda yang macam okay ke tak ni.
Betul.
So we're really looking forward to have this session with you. Okay, so kita dive straight into it. So Nelly, boleh tak you share a bit about Durioo Plus and what's the story behind it, since you said you've been with Durioo since day one kan? And apa inspirasi of its creation?
Well, the inspiration comes from the topic that we're talking about in itself.
Really?
We are mostly parents and we have young children.
Yes.
So we recognize the importance and the harmful punya state that the content things are coming out, because we live in a world yang technology is like at
everywhere,
the tip of your fingers.
Betul.
I mean, even kids as young as like 2 tahun pun dah boleh dah pandai swipe tau. Diorang macam diorang keluar je into this world and diorang reti swipe terus.
Betul.
And with that, adalah pro and cons dia kan. Pro dia that you are exposed to a lot of information, mostly good, but obviously there are some bad kan. So what we decided to create Durioo Plus was we saw a need, especially in the local market dekat Malaysia, that we don't have a platform yang betul-betul boleh jaminkan that all the content and the platform itself tu pun is selamat untuk budak-budak. So we decided that if we keep on wishing someone else to do it kan, it's not going to change the world. So if you want something done, you do it yourself lah, macam tu. So we really wanted to create a safe streaming platform for kids where they can enjoy the content tapi safe content, and also the platform itself tu pun safe juga.
Betul. And it jives with our religious belief as a Muslim jugalah.
Yes.
Okay, I love that. So you know masa kita membesar dulu kan, I tak tahulah umur you berapa, tapi I tak nak cakap umur I berapa. Masa I kecil-kecil dulu, kita nak tengok kartun, kita tunggu hari Sabtu atau Ahad. You know, weekend morning cartoons or like VCDs or VCR yang kena pergi sewa dekat kedai. I tak tahulah you pernah ke tak, okay?
Benar.
Tapi sekarang ni kita dah ada instant access to everything. everything. So macam you cakap, but with that comes the challenge of filtering content and making sure apa yang anak kita tengok tu selamat dan wholesome lah kan.
Ya, betul.
So, okay, now let's talk about what makes Durioo Plus stand out atau lain daripada yang lain, as you have a unique target audience and banyak streaming platforms out there. So, apa yang buat Durioo ni special dan kenapa atau macam mana Durioo Plus ni lain daripada yang lain from other streaming platform for kids?
Yep. Well, for one is, at least locally, we're not aware of any other platforms that target only for kids.
Okay.
So mostly it's like everyone can. It's they have mostly it's adults, and then also they have a kids section. But Durioo Plus is memang for kids only. Kids are our main audience. They're our core audience, and basically they're our muse lah, boleh dikatakan
Our
macam tu.
inspiration, our muse, yeah.
So whatever we do, either in the app level ataupun the content level pun, we cater to kids, specifically Muslim kids lah. Sebab we want to inject safe and also Islamic punya values dekat dalam the content and the platform itself juga.
Okay, that's amazing. So I know online kita ada macam all these trends. So like myself pun ada catch our kids singing viral songs with questionable lyrics, but you know, imagine instead of they humming macam tu, dia humming Alhamdulillah, syukur nikmat Allah, kita tahu So itulah, I just nak share with my own children. Before I started off, diorang dengar unfiltered content online, and after a while we see a bit of change in how they talk, they act, yang we as a family pun tak practice, tapi macam mana dia dapat, kenapa dia buat macam ni. So ever since that I swapped to Durioo. I rasa macam hati I sangat macam so full. Ada sekali tu I was walking with her, tiba-tiba je dia macam nyanyi lagu Alhamdulillah, syukur nikmat Allah. So time tu I realised that we as parent, is very important for us to filter and control or like influence what they consume daily. Ni hari-hari ni diorang nak tengok kan. So better bermanfaat, and I feel like Durioo really match that need for parents lah. So now let's address like the bigger concern, which is safety. Sebagai, a parent, kita always worry about what our kids might stumble upon. So nowadays there can be so many harmful content out there. So how do you ensure a safe and secure viewing environment for children on Durioo? Because you mentioned you're part of the censoring committee.
Yeah.
So maybe you can share a bit about that.
Boleh. The beautiful thing about kids is they're like a sponge.
Betul.
Tak? Kan, like you said lah, your anak dengar sekejap je and then they repeat. So whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, they're gonna repeat because they still
tak tahu
don't have
pun
the
lagi.
judgment.
Betul, what's right and wrong.
They don't know because it's our job lah as the parent, betul tak, to teach them what is wrong and what is right. Because they're a sponge, if you exposekan dorang dekat konten-konten yang betul, the right content, the safe content, beneficial content, and also Islamic punya content, dorang akan serap gitu je lah. And then you will see like your case tadi lah, your own kid kan. So they will automatically follow apa yang dorang dengar, especially if dorang dengar tu kerap. Like in the morning you buka
first thing in the morning pula kan.
Or in the morning you buka some zikir punya ni ke, or you buka lagu-lagu yang bermanfaat ke. So they will start the day off right lah, macam tu. So what we do at Durioo Plus is, satu, we want to help parents to curate their lives according to the Islamic teachings, and inshallah then it will overflow on the kids, and then the whole family, and after family it expands to community. So it's just basically we want that snowball effect of goodness going tumbling down kan. So how we do that for Durioo Plus is, every single video yang masuk dekat Durioo Plus, including our original punya content juga, we has to go through a rigorous censorship punya review. So internally kita orang panggil LPD, Lembaga Penafisan Durioo.
Okay, that's nice.
Dia macam LPR tapi dia LPD kan.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have a team of reviewers. So these reviewers are parents themselves, and then we give them a set guidelines, and our guideline always change and update according to the yang
trend,
apa yang
yang ada di luar sana lah.
And apa is acceptable, and sometimes benda tu mungkin dulu is okay, tapi after new studies ke apa, actually benda tu detrimental. So we update our censorship guides lah. So contoh macam censorship guideline is paling senang lah. Okay, we can't show anything with smoking, cigarette kan, vape ke apa. So any content yang ada tunjuk benda tu, we will cut lah.
I see.
So the children are not exposed to it, sebab dia macam if you show children smoking, then it's
They think it's
indirectly
okay.
advertising kan.
Ya, betul. Apa yang betul dan dia nampak tu dia, it's like we're advertising it to
Betul-betul.
them.
So
Okay.
sedikit PSA, no smoking. It's not very bad for your health.
Yes, betul. I like that. Means you move as the time progresses. You
betul.
will update according to apa yang ada dekat luar tu, what's suitable and what
Yeah,
not. Okay.
betul. So it's actually, I dare say it's our unique selling point juga, that censorship board, because I'm not aware of any other platforms yang ada censorship board seketat how we practice our censorship board lah. So ada sometimes tu kita orang ambil content tu, contohnya let's say it is an Islamic kids nasyid lah, katakanlah. And then we already took it in, tapi when we sent to our syariah consultant, tiba-tiba dia kata, oh sebenarnya diorang ni punya mengaji tajwid semua salah.
Oh.
So in the end we have to go back to that person, cakap, I'm sorry, we cannot publish your content sebab almost all your videos tajwid salah, ataupun dia keluarkan hadis-hadis yang
yang tak
kurang
bercanggah
sahih
sikit,
ataupun
dengan
palsu
betul.
and stuff like that. So we really cater to make sure that segala episode and video ada dekat Durioo Plus tu is already censored and it is safe and beneficial
You
for
do
your
the check and balance lah.
Yes, betul. Because
Okay.
we as parents, you know kan,
Betul.
you're a working mom, I'm a working mom. We don't have time to like curate on our
Betul.
child.
As much as we want to, sometimes when we go back, we're just so tired.
nampak bantal je.
Betul. Tengok anak pun macam sambil baring. Macam tu kan.
So yeah, we want to help the parents also to ease the burden of them coming parents in this technology punya world right now lah.
Awesome. I love that. So, it reminds me of a story. It's not just me, it's affecting you, me, the people around us. So, a friend of mine ada pernah complain, nampak, ingatkan cerita tu okay, lepas tu sekali boom, tiba-tiba keluar macam alamak, tak okay. So, that's the last thing we want for our kids kan. Tu macam kalau benda kecil, kalau benda besar lagi lah, it's really vital. And Durioo Plus, I think, is a really great example of safe streaming platform for Muslim children. So now we are in the month of Ramadan, and I know ibu bapa are looking for meaningful content for their children, sebab kita pun bila dalam bulan Ramadan kita nak lebihkan mengaji, lebihkan dengar berzikir dan sebagainya. So kalau boleh kita pun nak trickle down to our kids. So at Durioo Plus, we know that you are active during this Ramadan. You recently launched cerita baru with the Saleh family, one of them. So what inspires you to develop these contents, and how do you ensure setiap content broadcasted ni Islamat, educational and seangkatan dengan our Islamic values? So maybe we can circle back tadi your censorship, you do that check and balance. Ada anything else tak that you guys do extra?
Well, for the Saleh family punya episode tu, actually we were very excited. I mean, Allah is the best planner. We actually met Saleh family awal tahun lepas when we did our Duriooversary punya event, celebrating our 2 tahun punya milestone lah. So one of our colleagues just sent email randomly to them, not hoping for them sebab they're quite famous internationally kan. So we didn't think that they were gonna respond to us. Tapi alhamdulillah they responded. They came to me and then we had a very good discussion, and then so now they're part of the team. They're part of Durioo, so they're Durioos. So and
panggil Durios.
we call ourselves the Durios. Durios. And then when we talk to them, and then they have so many stories because one, Will, the husband, he's a revert, a Canadian revert. The wife, Sana, is a Pakistani Muslim. So they live in Canada dulu. So kita dekat Malaysia, we always take for granted that we live in a Muslim country. Betul tak? We have everything that we ever need as a Muslim punya person. We have our masjids, our surau, and then halal food like abundant. Betul kan? So macam kita tak payah risau sangat lah. Even the ads yang keluar pun tak ada lah yang terlampau, expose ke apa ke. So but with the Muslim communities yang outside, living outside in a non-Muslim country, and reverts especially, they have a bigger struggle than us lah.
More challenging.
Yes, it's very, very challenging.
More accessible benda-benda tu.
Betul. So their challenge as a parent juga is how to raise their kids in a Muslim punya environment, tapi at the same time tak adalah nak shield them from what the world is actually is. Betul tak? So when we were talking to them, we got to know Will punya revert story, like how he became Muslim, how he
what inspired him.
what inspired him semua. So when we heard that story, it was so beautiful. Macam everyone had like goosebumps when we heard it. Like so terinspirasi lah, terharu bila dengar tu kan. So we decided to convert his story to inspire more kids out there and also their parents juga. So we included their episode in one of our Durioo Plus originals. It's called Showtime. So it's a Islamic musical show. Tak banyak out there, right? Islamic musical show kan. So we had his story in there telling how dia came to
Get to know Islam.
Yes, get to know
Okay.
Islam and on the path of Allah balik lah. Alhamdulillah, we had a screening last weekend and some of their friends, their influencer friends pun datang semua. Some of our local influencers pun datang semua, and everyone just like had tears in their eyes.
That's so nice. I've got goosebumps.
Well,
Dengar je.
you
Belum
should watch
dengar
it.
cerita the full pun.
You should watch it. It should be out now.
Okay.
So you can watch
Can find it on Durioo.
Plus. Yes.
Alright.
So with that, the main point kita orang nak buat that story is because we want to inspire the ones yang nak masuk Islam tapi still on the fence, and also the Muslims themselves yang dah memang sedia ada Muslim ni to not take your religion for granted lah. Sebab it's not easy for someone who is not a Muslim to dapat hidayah.
Yeah.
So it's not easy for them. So for us, kita dah dapat, kita
Yeah, you should be thankful.
betul. So all those things align with apa yang kita nak bagi dekat
Promote lah.
promote to the kids, which is to inspire them and to also make them proud to be Muslim. So it's not just kita cakap je we are Muslim, tapi you actually embody being Muslim and the kids are proud that they're Muslims. Yeah.
Okay, I love that. I think that's great. So let's talk about parental controls. So I mean, parents need some, if not a lot, of control. So can we monitor what their kids watch or what our kids watch, and what are the safeguards in Durioo Plus that can prevent children from being exposed to inappropriate content? So perhaps you boleh share anything, any parent controls or safety features in Durioo Plus that are available to help guardians keep their children safe, parents ke kakak ke abang ke, untuk protect them.
Yep. So first of all, I think the most important sekali is our platform Durioo Plus tak ada iklan. So we have no ads. So you're not going to be watching in the middle of a song and then suddenly an ad pops up selling, cosmetics ke apa ke. So tak ada lah. Benda tu tak ada. So we have no ads. So that one is also dah a major
Plus.
harmful punya ni dah out lah.
Okay.
Out the door. So selain daripada tu, we also have other features macam you can hide certain content. I know like maybe some people akan tanya, kenapa kena hide content kalau semua safe? Betul tak? So the feature where we did hide content tu is because it helps parents yang ada, let's say dia ada anak kecil je, maybe 4-3 years old, they don't have older kids. And then some of the macam cerita, especially macam contoh macam cerita superhero, ada macam lawan-lawan
Fighting,
sikit,
yeah.
it's not
Suitable,
appropriate
betul.
for the 4-year-old kid kan.
Yeah.
So they can hide those content. So
Okay.
it's not saying that the content is not safe, it's just not appropriate
Age
for
appropriate.
yes, for that thing.
So what's the age range of your content on Durioo?
2
Durioo
to
Plus.
12 years old.
2 to 12
Yeah,
years
so we do
old.
have a lot of preschool content, and we are getting our library expanded for the older kids juga lah.
Okay. So tapi ada just nak tanya balik Durioo. Why the name Durioo?
Oh.
Curious.
Itulah ramai orang tanya sebenarnya. Before Durioo, we were actually Digital Durian, where we created
okay,
Umar Hana.
okay,
So
okay.
we were Digital Durian
Okay.
doing Umar Hana.
Yeah.
So when we decided to do an OTT, a platform, we didn't want to use Digital Durian because that one is more like a producing punya company.
Okay.
So we decided to open a new company, which is Durioo. So Durioo is actually a scientific name of durian.
Durian. Yeah, I googled it. So I did my research, and then the first thing that come out was gambar durian. So I was like, betul ke ni? Oh, so it was inspired
Yes.
from durian. And also Durioo tu has this nice flow. Kalau kids nak sebut pun kan?
It sounds cute.
Yeah, it's suitable for your age, your target audience.
Betul. Can I just let you know a little bit more?
sure,
Because we have a ton of features
Yes,
that is safe.
Boleh,
kan?
boleh.
So we also have the age filter juga. So if you have only small kids, you can just filter terus small kids. So then you won't be able to see the older kids.
So you dah ada
punya tu.
preset macam tu lah. Okay.
You can do that, or you can hide one by one. It's up to the parent. We also have in our new version we have a thing called Reels. So it's like the reels on Instagram. So it's vertical, and you can swipe up lah.
Is it like short form?
It's short form, but it is not to be watched as a standalone punya content. So it basically is just a snippet of all the other contents that we have, and then they have ada watch now punya button kat bawah tu, so they can just
terus pergi kat
watch now, go to the episode. Yeah, so it's
Okay.
basically more like macam letting the kids know that you might want to watch this episode, but it's not like as a standalone untuk tengok macam kita tengok kat TikTok semua tu kan. So as with the vertical punya format, you can swipe up, betul tak, to the next video. But as we all know, doom scrolling is a thing.
Yeah,
I'm
brain
guilty
rotting.
of it. Yes. I think we're all guilty of
Yeah.
it. Kita adult pun susah nak
Betul.
control benda tu. So apatah lagi kids, right? So what we did was after 4 to 5 videos, when they scroll up, there's going to be a buffer. So buffer tu dia akan freezekan the screen, and then dia ada timer 15 saat. So within that timer, they cannot do anything. They just have to wait.
I love it.
So they can still macam dapat rasa macam
I need to be patient.
yes.
Ajarkan kesabaran sikit.
But at the same time dia macam I see mommy swipe, I pun boleh swipe. But at the same time it's not detrimental to their attention span lah. So that's one of a cool feature, I believe.
Very cool.
I think I need that for my TikTok.
Yeah, betul.
So we don't do doom scrolling kan. Also we have a thing called Do Minis, which is just short 15-second long punya PSA videos that start before every other video that you watch on the platform. So this one dia ajar lah either macam nama-nama Allah ke, ataupun don't litter, and stuff like that.
Nilai-nilai murni. So yang itu, did you guys produce it in-house or how?
Yeah, we produce all those in-house using our original characters semua ni, ataupun like we have collaborations with other people ke apa, they want to do tu pun boleh juga. And the point of the Dominis tu is to avoid continuous viewing lah. So you don't become zombie mode. Tengok je the whole season habis gitu kan. So that's another thing that we safety features lah.
So interesting. It actually addresses all my pain points
Yes.
as a parent. So
Yes, betul.
tell us a bit more about the characters. Kan you cakap a lot of your content are made from your original characters, Uma dan Hana, Little Amma, and other Durioo Plus originals. How do they play a role in promoting positive values, and how do kids relate to them?
Well, all episode of all our originals ada pengajaran lah. Di antara in each episode tu ada some sort of pengajaran. So whether it's pengajaran in akhlak ke, morals ke, or is pengajaran in new ilmu that you have, or pengajaran tentang agama lah. So every single episode mesti ada one pengajaran that the children can take away from that episode. So that ensures the beneficial side of the content. In terms of kids relating to it, is fun fact, like Oma Hanan dengan also Mina Mila, most of the stories that you see on the episodes are actually based on real life
experience.
stories. Yes, the real life kids experience. So that way we know that kalau situasi ni berlaku macam ni, this is how the kids respond. And this is how the parents overcome how the kids respond to. That's how the kids relate. They find it like, hey, I do that too.
Yeah, betul. Ni macam I lalui hari tu je. Dia boleh relate macam tu.
And in our origins juga, kita tak shieldkan the children from any negative punya issues or negative emotions, or big emotions lah you call it. Contoh macam one episode Mina Mila, Mina was unhappy, tak puas hati yang dia kena buat semua chores because Mina pergi football camp. So but we don't shield it lah. So semua orang, we know that she's angry. We actually showed her being angry, tapi we showed her in the end how she overcomes her anger and apa dia dapat pahala because she does all the chores and stuff, and how the parent pun guide the children.
Betul.
So each episode ada dia punya pengajaran and the issues and also the pengajaran how to
Betul.
overcome it lah.
One thing that I can come to mind was one episode in Umar dan Hana, the father had to work late, and it's like the mother telling the children it's ibadah. So I'm like, thank God, so that every morning my daughter won't be like, I don't want you to go to work. Like, ingat tak Umar dan Hana hari tu? And I said okay. Dan terus mood tu terus swap. So I love it so much. Okay, so what's the next for Durioo Plus? Any exciting updates or collaborations coming soon? So what's next for Durioo Plus in your mission to provide safe, high quality content for Muslim children?
What's next for Durioo Plus? Global domination.
Yes, I support.
No. I mean, besides global domination.
Yes. Kita go one layer down.
Yeah, one down. Less evil sikit. So we are actually planning to apply for a kid safe punya seal of approval. So it's like an actual macam chop mohor stating that our platform memang betul-betul kids safe. It is already macam di-reviewed oleh pakar-pakar kanak-kanak all around the world that this is betul-betul safe. So it just, when we get that, it just gives an extra layer of legitimacy lah on the platform. Like macam people won't question like, betul ke korang safe? You're just saying it. But then when we have that seal, then you know like, oh okay, betul lah dorang ni thing. In
More
terms,
confidence lah. People will
betul-betul
give you that more.
trustworthy.
Yes, betul. Build that
Sebab
trust.
like we're not a scam. So please, you know, langgan Durioo Plus.
I think that's the challenge of new up and coming rising platform. Oh,
Yeah.
you guys are only 3 years old.
Yes.
So, you
Very
know, a
young.
long way to go, I
Yes,
think. So
betul,
the
betul.
journey is just beginning.
InsyaAllah a long way to
Inshallah, yes. Inshallah.
In terms of macam collaboration, we are looking forward to collaborate with schools, with influencers and communities out there. And also, we're very excited to announce that kita join Unify in their campaign for child online safety punya campaign lah. So we will be joining your events, on-ground events. So we'll be having kids activities, our exclusive mascot punya appearance. So kalau Unify ada buat event, datanglah untuk buat aktivitis bersama kami dan juga jumpa karakter-karakter kami seperti Lita Amar dengan Mina Mila.
That's so awesome, Nelly. Thank you so much for sharing all that. Promo sikit for Unify TV. And yes, kalau nak jumpa Durioo, you can come catch them there. So once again, thank you Nelly because sudi bersama dengan TM hari ini untuk kongsi sedikit sebanyak tentang keselamatan kanak-kanak on your platform and online. So but then before we go, are there any final words that you may want to share with parents, kids during this holy month of Ramadan?
Yes, so kami di Durioo Plus nak ucapkan Ramadan Mubarak, and we're actually dah nak dekat 10 malam terakhir. So semoga semua orang dapat manfaatkan 10 malam yang terakhir ni dengan yang baik. Dan juga since nak Hari Raya, selamat Hari Raya kepada semua rakyat Malaysia yang menyambut Hari Raya. Also, jangan lupa Durioo Plus ada 7 hari punya free trial, so boleh try, boleh langgan dulu.
Okay, boleh try siapa yang belum try. So terima kasih banyak-banyak Nelly again for joining us today. We hope to have more collaborations macam yang cakap tadi. We'll be seeing you at our on-ground events and you know to further protect and educate everyone on wholesome and controlled content for our children. And to all our listeners or viewers, if you want fun, safe and Islamic content for your kids, check out Durioo Plus app available on Unify TV. So we have a great deal which is at RM8.90 per month when you subscribe via Unify TV app. You can add Durioo Plus with Kids Pack at RM8.90 per month, and that's a discounted price. Durioo Plus to add to any other Unify TV pack is also on a discounted price at RM9.90, and Durioo Plus is available as an add-on or a la carte only on Unify TV. So once again, thank you everyone. Subscribe via my Unify app to enjoy special discount. So thank you so much to Durioo Plus and Unify TV for being with us today to talk about the online safety content for online safety for children and safe streaming for children. Until next time, take care. Ramadan Mubarak.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam. Bye.